I'll tell you, my impatient one. It is the line of time where my Doki. Where my Doki lives? Okay.
Realization transformed her hardened gaze. Hardened gaze? Bryn. Her, not the hardened gaze. Bryn. Oh no. I'm mature. Realization transformed her hardened gaze. I can't say this sentence. Oh no. Hoo-wee. I'm mature. No, there's sirens. I'm just gonna get the laugh out of my system here while I wait for the siren to go by. Hardened gaze. You know, on paper, like it's not anything weird, but when you say it out loud, that's when the giggles come out.
The environmental disasters. Disasters? That's interesting. The environmental disasters that had plagued us for months. That Roots Day, I handcrafted a mask that was
I'm gonna do another take because Sari's a jerk. She was meowing the entire time, and I didn't realize until I played it back, and I could hear I'll have you know, Jinsei is one of my favorite gods. He knows how to have fun, but I can't guarantee that. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm bad at this. Excuse me while I...
Sanzai had replied, beep-boop-boop-bop-ba-da-bop-boop-boom-bing-bong, which was a weird thing to say. She believed in Will. Good for Will. And now as she approached the prison with win, she succeeded, she won. With win. He lay unconscious upon he did, not her. His heart heaved with anger and fear. His chest. Why'd I say heart? I'm illiterate. It seemed as though he desired to say these words for a long time. It seemed as though he desired to say these words. It seemed as though he desired to say these words for... Why? This is not a hard sentence. I gotta get my shit together. Jesus. Hamid raised her chin and squinted her eyes. For some reason, I always imagine her blinking like vertically instead of horizontally. Do you know what I mean? Like her eyelids come in from the sides, like they narrow the wrong way. I don't know. She got snake eyes in my head, like in a creepy way, but like human eyes, but like snake eyes. Don't worry. It's just how I'm picturing it. Creepy. With her sharp teeth. Creation. He said, quiet and sincere. Quiet and sincere. He said, quiet and sincere. Quiet and sincere. He said, quiet and sincere. I'm trying to enunciate so it doesn't sound like insincere. Like, I don't want someone to think I said quite insincere, because it's quiet and sincere. Do you know what I mean? He said, quiet and sincere. Quiet and sincere. Maybe that's it. He said, quiet and sincere. That's the one. Maybe. Unless you decide the other takes were better and I'm overthinking this. I probably am overthinking this. Okay, anyways. Moving on. There was obviously some sort of malicious plan percolating in the insufferable surface being's mind. Which is funny. Are percolators canon? I mean, coffee's canon, I think, right? Do they percolate coffee in the Death Veil? Curious. I'm just joking around. Don't make a change. It's good phrasing. Yoki seemed to consider Saigo's words, his expression softening, but it hardened once more. Nice. Saigo's angst grew. Okay, so we've established here that Yoki is a shower, whereas Saigo is a grower, not a shower. So This is important lore.
But a funny thing happened, Surface Being. As I sent the last toil into your land, I sensed a pool. Inexplicably, I literally just read this. Actually, I need to say that with a little bit more disgust. She spoke as though my world was a disgusting bug that must be squashed. Just think of an argote. I'm fine.
What if they're... Oh. Wow, she's raspy today. What if... That's tapping too much. Ah! Come on, Yoki, kick the... Kick those legs!
Who's texting me? Can you don't? Hang on. This time, on Masters of Mirth, I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. When a soul has shed its living cell. Cell? Shell. Well played, God of Death. Wooing. Ooh. Ooh, they are wooing.
Greetings, God of Life and God. There's two. Why do I keep doing that? There are two gods. They're two separate gods. Ah.
It did seem to... It did... I'm illiterate. Her Gerudo-inspired facade was a sight to behold, no matter how many times they beheld it. Yeah, I bet it is. I mean, what? Hamid had never much questioned.
That Roots Day, I handcrafted a mask from the fallen bark of a cottonwood tree that grew just outside of our home. When the seasons shifted, fluffy white seeds floated. I lost my place. As though my hands morphed into tools, connected directly to my soul. Why is there a notification going off? I silenced you. Silence!
I simply relay what the cards say, that's all. And this one says that you have a mission with an unknown ending. Though, if you've come all this way here for... No, why do I keep doing that? Why? I'm looking at the word the and I keep saying this. Brain.
Most of them did not possess most of them. Sanzai's calm yet firm voice cut through the din of his anger. The din? Like din? Anyways. Yoki frowned and looked at her. Askance? Or is it her ass skins? No, but seriously, askance? I have to Google this word, Ren. Call me Adam, because I be Googling. I mean, like, HG was Googling a bunch. Askance. Okay. Hey, this is what... Thanks, Google. Okay. Well, actually really Oxford, but... Hydration. Hold on. Good. Okay. Anyways. I'm sure that was pleasant for your headphones experience. Your headphone experience, for sure.
I'm so mad. I just recorded everything and I hit the wrong button. It's fine. Technology. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no. The sleepies. No, I'm fine. Okay. I missed some of the good bloopers too. Man, I'm so mad.
Bruh. I spilled my drink. On my computer. I spilled it. On my computer. As I was trying to record. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't know. We will see. This is just my luck, though. Anyways.
He edged. He what? He edged closer to the cage. He did what? Especially not a worthless mortal. So evil. He guessed it was probably getting... Probably...
Ask away, my lanky little friend. Damn it. Stop recording, please!
Girahim's pupils dilated in fear, but there also twinkled in them a small spark of pleasure. Girahim's a masochist, confirmed. Ah, coffee. Just having a little sip. That's part of the script. Sometimes he looked into his daughter's eyes and saw his wife shining back, which just reminds me of that one scene in Age of Imprisonment when King Raru looks at Zelda and is like, he sees Sonia in his place. You know what I mean? That's what anyways. But then the boy showed up. Link. Oh no. The king only believes these warnings when a boy shows up. King Thaddeus the misogynist confirmed? No. And Thaddeus, more like Daddius. Wait. Girahim stood imperiously atop a great boulder. That is a nice boulder. Remnants of his master's touch. He pushed on them, his lids fluttering and his eyes rolling backward as shooting pain electrified his senses. Jesus Christ. He pushed on them, his lids.
I suppose. Impa took me riding and I attempted to wield the...
Wheel? To wield the bow.
Yes. Do not Yes. Do not deploy the... Bruh.
Made the comment that the sentence right before my line says so bright in his face, the way he arched his back like an angry cat, and I just imagined the Happy Mask salesman just arching his back at Link or even Hamet, and like hissing, but with the creepy smile. You know what I mean? In case you're wondering where my brain's at, that's literally the first thing I imagined.
So perhaps he could provide a bit of that feeling to lift his spirits. Ba-dum-ts. Get it? Spirits. To lift his spirits. It's a pun. I got the pun. GG's, do I win a prize? He opened his eyes at its arrival and watched as Yoki's astonished gaze followed its every flame ficker.
Oh my god, I'm allergic to my closet. That is not my story to tell. But you could certainly ask him. Jinsei loves surface work.
I did not discover this right away. It took years for me to understand my innate ability, and to this day I am unsure of its scope. Oh god. Oh, that's the worst one yet.
She peered into his face with consternation. Better than with constipation. His most sublime demine? What is a demine? His most sublime design. Redeads. Or as my autocorrect likes to call them, redheads. Oh. The woodpecker. No! No, I know that sound. Oh my god. BRB, I gotta go, yell at a bird.
I'm trying to get Hylia to say hello to you. 1 second. Oh, can you say hi? Can you say hi? No? Can I get a little sniff? Little sniffy? Oh, okay. That's all we're getting apparently.
He rarely stayed inside, his passions lying in nature. And as our parents would call him in the... I don't even know anymore, man. I'm so tired. Perhaps I should have been afraid of It is not magic, it is rage. I stood, releasing my brother, his body half floating where he lay frozen in time. You have destroyed...
Girahim in particular recognized Mekai. Oh boy. Girahim opened his snake-like mouth to respond. I just bit my cheek.
Yes. Do not deploy the battalions yet. I wish for zero loss of life.
Frick frack!
Let him go, or I shall disintegrate you into dust like all of your... blah blah. Blah blah. All of your blah blah. Frick! Okay.
He'd phased into the veil knowing what he'd find here. Didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he? Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Didn't he? So she provided him with secret aid in the faced with a T, discovering the machination. Oh, wow.
Damn. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but that's going in bloopers. I'm sorry.
Mekai resisted the urge to roll his eyes. To roll his ass as well. It was Hamid's turn to roll her eyes. Or her ass. It was Hamid's turn to roll her ass. Nut. He asked the question. He asked the question with his eyes. He asked the question with his ass. What? No, with his eyes. Hamid had told her how Yoki had begged her to end him. Not the voice cracks. Oh no, it's in the crack zone. Oh, what? She gazed at him knowingly. Hamid had told her how Yoki had begged her to end him. Why does my voice keep cracking on the word end? Okay. Hold on.
This magic Hamet had sensed I had within me. Over the past decade, I'd had odd jobs here and there, making enough to survive through life. Just say the line right!
These monsters weren't like the other redeads Mekai initially created. It's giving, I'm not like the other girls. He found this king to be quite attractive up close. Okay, Rin. Okay. Always. You and your bearded men. Anyways. King Thaddeus, Daddius Radius. He needed to reach the end of the chest wall. The west wall. The chest wall. There's no treasure there.
Over the past decade, I'd had odd jobs here and there, making enough to survive through life, but only just. The recently ended Civil War... Civil Whirl? Wow. Shut up! No!
Its purpose was mainly to facilitate... Oh good, Ginny's awake. He raised his hairless head a little higher as he felt Hamid. Sorry, Hamid. Hamid drew in a breath at his little compliment. Hamid. God damn it. Hamid, not Hamid. Rengo and Jinsei went their separate ways. But Rengo delayed around the corner as he realized Sanzai had asked Hamid to stay. Hamid! Oh my god, I'm doing it again. And now there's a loud truck.
Why, you, of course, my sweet Yoki. You, my dear wow. The blunder. Surface being. Furface. Okay. It's fine. Unlike Cap, I am not illiterate, but I apparently can't word great. Words are hard, it's fine.
He edged along the wall. He did what? Now is not the time for that, Thaddeus. Thaddeus never revealed his secret to anyone. However, you might say, it's a secret to everyone. Maybe. You could say that. Well, perhaps the lunatic was otherwise occupied. Yeah, he's taking a He's in the bathroom. He's occupied. I'm kidding.
It was then that I heard the smaller Smiter! How do you not pronounce a P? That's so easy. I shut my journal with a snap. It was time to test something I'd been cooking up. Something that had been eaten at me for a while. Eaten. I'm Kansan!
He did not hesitate, scooping her into his arms and brushing past Impa's stalwart form. Ironically enough, that is exactly what I did with Ginny last night. Just scooped her up and ran... She's just a baby. She asked, with suspicion and a hard, untrusting gaze. Untrusting gaze. So Impa's homophobic, huh? Thaddeus smiled. Darius smiled. But Girahim would return to the initial timeline and have his way with him soon enough. Hot damn. I didn't know it was that kind of fanfic.
Even with the revelations I discovered in the reading of these titles, much of the research I...
Grinning as the monsters pushed past him. Grinning as the monsters pushed past him. Grinning as the monsters pushed past him. Pushed past him. Daniel. Good grief. Zelda wasted no more time. I don't know why I said it like that.
And now, no time remains. Unless you play the Song of Time, then you'll probably have some time again.